What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Shishi Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Woman says, I am going to a sex party. Don't believe me? Check it out for yourself. Let's get it.
Tonight I am going to a new sex party out here in LA that requires everybody submit an STI test before you attend.
I hope they all require that. Right. I hope they all require that. Let's keep listening.
I've been to maybe 3 or 4 different ones out here in LA. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the names of them, but this one seems to be a little bit more in my age range. The ones that I normally go to are super expensive to attend. I don't have to pay it because I'm a single female.
Guys, these women are out here going to sex parties in Los Angeles.
But if a couple wants to go to these parties, they can be like $1,500 for one night. Some people pay like $100,000 a year to attend these. I think that they just do it for bragging rights. Anyways, the one that I'm going to tonight is thrown by a friend, and it seems like it's going to be a little bit more intimate, less like a business and more just for fun. He actually said, as a sex positive influencer, he would want my opinion on it. So I'm really interested to see how it goes, and I'll let you guys know if it's fun.
All right, guys, there you go. We're going to check out some of these comments. I'm just going to jump straight into it here. First comment came from a woman and asked, how do you find these? And she responded. Here's what she said.
Back in 2019, I was coming out to LA to work while I still lived in Arizona, and a couple of my friends asked if they could put me on the guest list to one of these parties. And I remember going to it for the first time. Like, I had never been to anything like this before, and I was like, this is the type of world I want to live in. Like, there was this, I can't even describe what was happening. But there was this really cute girl on roller skates. The first one that I went to, I think it was like disco themed or something. But everybody was just like so happy and having so much fun. And I had a blast that night.
Everybody was probably high.
I met a really cool guy and we ended up dating. Then I kind of just started asking my friends who were performers, are there any other like parties like this out here in LA? And they told me the names of a couple of other ones. I ended up trying out like going to both of those other parties. I ended up working for one of them actually. It was a Clockwork Orange themed party. I wish I could show you my costume, but it was basically like white latex paint, like painted on me like here, and it was dripping down. I was one of the girls in the Milkmaid girls, the milk bar. I don't know if you've seen Clockwork Orange, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I basically just started asking around, and then I still lived in Arizona at the time, so I ended up finding one party that was kind of like that in my area in Scottsdale. That was more of like a fetish party. Like, there was like, I'm pretty sure no nudity was even allowed at those parties, if I remember correctly. But I really want to go to the one I'm going to tonight is supposed to be like pretty intimate. I don't think there's that many people that are going. And I want to throw one that's just with my friends. So I think I'm going to like ask my friends if they would be down for something like that next year. Because I met this guy recently and he's like, would you be down to throw one with me? And I was like, yeah, I've always wanted to. I wanted to throw one with my ex, but we never got to. And we never will.
Let's check out some of these comments. Let's see what the people have to say. First comment here comes from a woman and it says, how do you find the... Oh, shoot. We just read that one. Next comment here says, what happened to morals and values? The creator responded back and said, the desire to control other people couldn't be me. So I'll say this. People, they do what you want out here, man. Whenever I say I disagree with something, it's usually because, like, for example, this woman will do this and in no time on her TikTok, it might be 5 years from now, it might be 10 years from now, shit, it might be tomorrow. She'll say, I'm ready to start dating seriously. Guys, that's not the real me anymore. I realized that all the sex parties were things I did to fill a black hole in my heart, and I'm trying to heal, right? And I'm looking for a real relationship with a man who wants to have kids with me and start a family. And when no men can be found, these women want to act surprised. But if you have no desire, which I doubt, to settle down and start a family eventually, then hey, have a blast, right? Do you. No one can tell you what to do with your life and body after all, right? But in most cases, what do we see? We see what's going on with like Brittany Renner right now, who's finally realizing that her past was wrong. And, you know, she's hit that epiphany phase, looking for a husband. Next comment here says, I literally cannot understand this lifestyle. The creator responded back to that commenter and says, it's called empathy. And then another person responded back to the creator and said, empathy, huh? What? Next comment from another woman says, love this. FOMO over here. This woman's like, I missed out, right? Probably married. She wishes she was back in the streets. Another woman added to the conversation and agreed and said, honestly, same. I've been with the same wonderful person since I was a teenager, but I do have moments where I have curiosity. It's over for that man. It's only a matter of time. Moments of curiosity means that she fantasizes of other men hitting it from the back, right? And she'll be leaving that relationship pretty soon, guaranteed. Next, we have another comment here from a woman that says, wish I had known about these in my 20s. Ah, man. Why 20s? Why 20s? Because that's when women are the biggest 304s ever in the history of 304s. The creator responds back to that woman and says, maybe after kids are out of the house or even before, then you can try it out. It's a crazy experience and nothing is required. So this creator is encouraging this woman to basically relive her missed 304 phase, even if she may be married or not. Last comment here comes from a gentleman and it reads, I went to a similar party one time, but my moral compass was spinning erratically and I had to leave. There were some filthy things going on in that place. This man was like, nah, I gotta go. This is crazy. Listen, as always, curious to know what you think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.